Hey everyone. What this video is about is problems with rust in your system in a residential setting with an use of an expansion tank. So what would happen is, I should say, you turn the water on the hot water side, it'd run clear for maybe 5 seconds or 6 seconds, and then it'd run brown. The water would come out brown for maybe 3 to 4 seconds, then clear back up, and then it was fine. But if it set for maybe even 10 minutes, it would still come out rusty. So I knew there was an issue with rust. The whole house is poly or PEX, so it's a plastic system. So I knew that the only place that I had anywhere that could rust was in the expansion tank or within galvanized. So the galvanized was actually on the hot water side on my hot water heater. So it had set here, and the expansion tank was coming off of there. I undid it, and a whole bunch of rust you can see in the sink came out. And so I was actually thinking it could possibly be even within the tank, but I think that tank's stainless, and the longer it's set, you can see clear water coming out. So I don't really think that the hot water or the expansion tanks is the issue. I put galvanized in, and it looks clean in there. I don't know, you can't probably see, but it doesn't look like it's a whole lot of rust. But it's on the hot side, so possibly it's forcing it to, rust faster than it normally would. I think the fix is I've got the same setup in brass. Gonna throw the same setup in brass here, basically, and take it off the cold side and have the hot side. So this is the hot side here. This is the cold side over here. Gonna do the same thing, but pretty much just probably put it right off of the cold side, so it's actually not, hot water's not setting in the expansion tank. So if you're ever having issues with that and you have like a pretty much, plastic system, that's probably the first thing to do. Switch that out to brass, and then probably put it on the cold side. I'm going to do all that work, switch everything over, and then we'll try it and see what happens. Alright, so I got that completed. Hot water here goes directly out into the house. Cold water now, feed comes in from the back here, basically comes in, and then I got my expansion tank that it comes up and goes to the water heater. So I'm going to turn it on, give it a test. Pretty much I think that's going to work. I think this is a stainless steel tank, so it shouldn't be rusting anyways. And now I got it on the cold side, and I got brass here. That'll eliminate any type of possibility of rust. Brass doesn't rust, so that should fix that. I'm gonna turn the water back on, and we'll go from there. Alright, got the water back on, nice and hot. Before you turn it off for just even a few minutes, I'm gonna turn it off, we'll come back. I'll leave it off for about a minute or two while I kind of clean up some of my tools and stuff, and we'll turn it back on. Alright, we're back. It's probably been a good 10 minutes or so. I'm going to turn the water on, and usually on hot, after about a few seconds, probably like 10 seconds, it'll start to run brown. It's actually looking pretty good so far. Yeah, usually it'll be running brown for a few seconds by now, and then clear back up. So yeah, that's what we were able to do, just to switch out galvanized T and nipples and stuff for a brass setup, and we came on the cold side, and so the feed's in the very back coming in from the wall, expansion tank, water heater, and hot water leaves from that one right there and then goes throughout the rest of the house. So yeah, thanks for watching.